0-2 once more. Is looked at for ball one. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Nimmo in pursuit, and that retires the side. Right back to work as the shortstop Jose Reyes digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number one. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Harrison, and a good throw gets him one gone. Next.
Left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate. Cool has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Here's the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he'll reach second now with one away. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Swinging here is Bruce as this is on the ground out to second. And there are two away now. Here's Adrian now. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
3-1 to him now. Grounded down the third. Oh, it's off the third base bag. To his right, Moran. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. Next up for New York, Todd Frazier trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Now batting, Josh Bell. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Number 55.
Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco.
Right fielder. Gregory.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 1-0. And a possible double play ball here for Cabrera. Reined in. Reyes back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the one out. So striding forward now, Francisco Cervelli, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. 1-0 the count. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Adam Frazier would be next. Fastball is taken for a strike and he runs it full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with two outs.
And we'll have to leave. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. And there's the first out. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, trying to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Bases are empty here with two men out. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So worst case scenario, a two-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning. So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob deGrom, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Here's a high pop-up. Moran has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the... And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. In previous duels with deGrom, he's 0 for 4. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. That's taken now, and it's 2-0 to the Pirates shortstop.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
2-2 to Adam Frazier. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reyes onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Chad Kuhl. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets fouled. The windup and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. One out, nobody on. Line towards center field, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. Ready for another chance? Josh Harrison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for one. Over to Gonzalez, and they get the double. So it's back to the top of the order now. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Sharp ground ball to third. Moran takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Digging in to try it again, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Polanco is over. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Bruce. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 2 out, nobody on. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Count still at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Drilled right back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Riding in once again, Starling Marte. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Josh Bell the next to hit. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. On to first, and can you believe it? Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrian Gonzalez.
Leading off for the match, first baseman, Adrian
First pitch of the at-bat.
Gonzalez.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Gonzalez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. The 1-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Number 21, Todd
And that misses low and away. Ball one. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He's a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. First pitch on its way. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now at the side. So stepping in, Gregory Polanco. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Gregory Polanco.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Colin Moran, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Chopped weakly to the left. Knee high, he barehands it. Got him. Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, no balls and a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Very weakly on the ground. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
1-2.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down. So coming to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a little tapper. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ball 1.
His pitch count.
Now the 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get a knock.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dickerson's there. And that's the 3rd out. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready. for another chance. David Freese.
And hitting for Pittsburgh, number 23, David Freese.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Nimmo is there, and they breeze through. Josh Smoker enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53.
Jose Reyes will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Smoke on the ground up the middle, and that is going to get on through. So Reyes is aboard on a leadoff hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 0-1 pitch. Ball and a strike. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Outside, 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Now here it comes. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Here's Jay Bruce now. From the stretch. There's a strike. Smoker stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't.
And the throw to first is striding in once again. Corey Dickerson 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-1 to count. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out. Here's Starling Marte. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 2 on his line thus far, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Marte, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And another throw over. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Being especially careful here. Here it comes, 1-0. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Reyes on to first. It's a double play as they're digging in to try it again. Adrian Gonzalez will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Moran has it, and that's the second out. Ready for another shot now as Drupal Cabrera. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Weak roller right side. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself. Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready once again, Colin Moran. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Nimmo. He can't get to it. This one's down. Digging in, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that one just missed outside.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So the next Jordy Mercer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 4 for 14. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Popped him up. Gonzalez in foul ground. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand a tying.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it. Wow.
Wilmer Flores will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Wilmer Flores.
Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And 8 innings have come. A.J. Ramos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish.
A.J. Ramos.
First pitch on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cabrera ranging into shallow right. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in. Jerry Blevins answers the ball from dugout.
Now pitching for the Mets.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. To his left, Reyes. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Center field number 6, Starlin Marte.
Jerry Familia comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. No thump out of him in this game so far as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. The throw pulls him off the bag. Here's Gregory Polanco. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So striding in, Colin Moran, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 0-1 pitch. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. Reyes is there, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors, and they left 2 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Here's Mookie Betts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Gonzalez waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. His line against Justin Verlander, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High in the air into shallow left center. Correa calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Throw on to first gets him in the side. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He has a 3 for 12 line. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Next up, first pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Gets dirty and gloves it. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. Here's the second baseman, Jose.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Throw won't get him. Here's Carlos Correa now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's only 2 for 10. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it on the first, and the Astros can't. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. And he sends it the other way toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay throw, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fisher arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Into the box, Brock Holt, ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now at the plate, Blake Swihart. First offering on its way. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch inside the throw. No score here as we play inning number 2. A bouncer up the middle. Altuve has it. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Here's Jackie Bradley now. His line against Justin Verlander. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already.
And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead. So stepping in, Mookie Betts. He popped out in his first trip. No balls and 1 strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Reddick is there, and he'll make the... Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Josh.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Devers will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Evan Gattis now standing in. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-2 now. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Evan Gattis goes down for the second out in the bottom half. No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he struck him out. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Moreland, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Derek Fisher the next to bat as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Next up for the Stros, George Springer, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 0-2 delivery. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. Bregman over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Brock Holt. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Squared that one up just a little late. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he's safe. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. So striding in, Josh Reddick, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
3-1 the count now. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Gonzalez over at second. Reddick is over at first with 1 away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Betts looking up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2.